Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? GhostSickness Tristan here. I'm bringing you guys the very return of the subscriber stories series, where basically you guys write me stories and I read them to subscribers. Now, this one was written by a 12-year-old, you guys, and so I went through and I changed some things and I added some things, and yeah, so just gotta correct all the grammar and everything, and I went through and did that. But this is a story about his life. It's called the Thomas Jasper series, and thank you so much, Thomas Jasper, for writing these for me. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna read all 3 chapters in this one episode, guys. So I really hope you guys do enjoy. Like I said, credit goes to Thomas Jasper. If you want to send me an email again, please let me know, bro. Also, if you guys want to write me emails for this series, my email is in the description below. As always, I'm actually going to get right into it because I really did enjoy this story. It actually turned out to be quite creepy. Hello there, my name is Sam, I'm 12, and this is my story. I may not have time to finish this because my mother said we're moving to a new place for a fresh start. Actually I know it's my fault. See, my mother works for these people. I asked her once, who do you work for? She just told me to never ask that question again, especially out loud, because it can get us both in huge trouble. I never asked why, but last week I got curious. I just wanted to know what my mother did, so I skipped school and followed her, but I'll tell you about that later when I think it's necessary. My mother doesn't know I'm writing a book on it. If she found out, I wouldn't know what to do. Anyway, she said she bought a motel in Swansea Village, and to be honest, I've never heard of the place. But mother said she knows I don't want to move and that it's not my fault. She should have told me more about who she works for. Sam, answer me now. Sam. What, mother? Come downstairs now. The mover's van is here. Okay. Alright, I'm coming. Chapter 2. We arrived in our new house, which I suppose would be mother's new business. Now we own a motel. Mother told me that she's got me into the nearest school, which is in the next town, so I would have to use the bus. So, a new place is a new start, and that can go very well or very poorly. I bet I'm still not allowed to ask questions about my mother's old job. Apparently, she cannot leave her job, she can only run away from it. When we were in the car leaving our old house, she said, Sam, don't be worried, they can't find us, so hopefully we'll be safe now. Of course I wasn't worried, I knew she was, but she did her best not to show it. Also, she changed our last name to Darrenson, when it used to be Morley. Now my full name is Sam Darrenson. Anyways, I want to look around the new village, so I asked mother if I could, and she told me not to tell people about where we live, and if anyone asks about mother's old job, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Just say she was a manager of a shop. I don't know why she told me to say that if anyone asked, but I always do what mother says, because what mother does and says is always the best. I was in the part of the village where there are shops. I decided to go into a shop called If You Want It, We've Got It. From the outside, the shop looked old and tacky. Mind you, most of the shops in the village are old and tacky. They might as well build the village over again. I went in, and this man shouted at me, "Who are you? Bad things are going to happen." Then, this woman came out from behind the till and told me not to take any notice, because this old man is insane. She asked me who I was, because she had never seen me there before. I told her that my name is Sam, and that I'm new to the village. She just asked me what place I moved into, and I told her a motel up the street. Then she went quiet and said, "Oh, I feel really sorry for you. Also, never go behind the house, in the forest, or in the basement." I said, "Why not?" She told me she cannot explain because I would think she's crazy. But she also warned me not to go around asking questions about this village. It has a lot of dark secrets that only a few know. They cannot tell these secrets. I should be careful what I seek. When I got home, I told my mother, and she told me to do what the lady said, because mother knew her, and mother worked with her a long time ago. Her name is Angel. Chapter 3. Days have gone by without anything fun happening. A few days ago, I went to go out of the house, but mother said not to, and told me to stay in, including the fact that I'm grounded. I hadn't done anything wrong at all. I did ask her why, because what mother does and says is always right. I sat there thinking what I should do, and then all I could think about was the basement, and why I wasn't allowed there. So, without thinking, I went towards the stairs, and I knew mother had popped out. So as I went down the stairs, the walls started bleeding with dark red blood as thick as syrup. The door slammed shut and I heard it lock. I went back to the door and tried to get it open, slamming repeatedly. It would not open at all. Suddenly, this force pushed me down the stairs, and this child's laughter is all that I could hear. Now, at the bottom of the stairs, there was this little girl. She must have been about 8 years old. She sat there crying with blood coming out of her eyes. I said, "What's the matter?" She slowly lifted up her head and grabbed me tightly and dragged me through the door where all of these horrible things lie. I managed to get my phone out. It had very weak signal. I called mother. She answered with, "Hello, Sam. Are you being good?" I said, "Mother, I didn't pay attention to what Angel said." The little girl who had been sitting quietly whispered in my ear, "It's too late. You're going to die." Mother listened to the sound of her son screaming for help as he was sliced to pieces. The screams echoed through the phone, seeking another ear. There was nothing but silence on the other side of the call. Mother tried to make sure what she was hearing was true. She sat there in disbelief as her son was dismembered over the phone. She began to whimper, not knowing what to do next. She did not yet realize that her old boss had found her and all the people she worked for, and would brutally have someone murder everyone close to them. Later that same week, Mother killed herself. The village was never found on a map. That's why Sam had never heard about it before. Be careful what you wish for, because you don't know if the outcome will be as good as you hope. No one ever even noticed that they died. They were left to rot. Sweet dreams, and treasure what you have, and love what you have before it's too late. You should never know a full person, because you won't always like what you seek. You know, I actually really like this story. It really touches base with me. It's kind of creepy, though, as well at the end. It's like, well, okay, that's a thing. But it's always like, you know, I'm always pursuing to know things. I always want to know kind of what's going on and, you know, stuff like that. So when it comes to certain things, and honestly, sometimes you really just don't want to know, but you also do at the same time. And that's what I really liked about this story, is that you shouldn't know everything. It's not the best to actually know everything. And so, you know, it may ruin people for you, it may ruin experiences for you, but that's what he wanted to have people take home from the story. So I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's get this bad boy to 150 likes. Have a great day, and remember the fact that I love you. I really hope you guys did enjoy.